Peace and blessings, Sapo, Honorable One, the Success Scholar, Akish me here. Thank you all for tuning in, listening in. Yeah. It's currently Wednesday afternoon, hump day in Prince George's County, Maryland. Gorgeous Prince George's is what several have referred to it. And, so I just want to mention, many people may not necessarily understand, how or why I can make declarations about how I have a better success scholar plan, and I can't lean too far back here, and why I would make these kind of what they would consider arrogant declarations. But it's just serious development and growth and serious preparedness for the future. And just coming off a phenomenal past couple days, past couple weeks, where I interviewed some of the absolute best and brightest. And I realized that, many people may not necessarily have that level of appreciation or that desire to see me go to the next level or necessarily surpass them. And I'm actually reading a little something about that right here. Let me pick up this book, and I want to show you all. Yes, I read quite broadly, and because I have a desire to be well-rounded. And unfortunately, it's intimidating for many people that know me and realize that I'm not like normal. So they put these different little labels on me to say that I'm scattered or however. But I'm doing quite well for myself, and I will continue to do. Some people are intimidated by the vegan lifestyle, healthy, holistic lifestyle. So some people, people who may not necessarily have gravitated towards that, they may feel a little insecure about that, and others are insecure about my connections to many different phenomenal individuals, and they are wondering, like, how did he do that? Like, for instance, some people may ask, how did he get access to people like Les Brown and Dr. Josie Frazier? Those are two first individuals. People wonder, how did I become a best-selling author with these individuals? And if you don't have this book, like, really, first you need to put down YouTube. You need to pick up a book. I know that many people may not necessarily read a whole lot, but we need to read. We need to educate ourselves. We need to read, study, think, and learn. Those are some things that we need to do. We need to read, analyze, think, and learn. So again, some people think that this is something, and absolutely it is. For those who may not know, Les Brown, absolutely, he speaks all over the world. That's the international motivational speaker, Les Brown, and he speaks all over the world. And this is Dr. Josie Frazier. He speaks all over the world as well. And he has the Power Networking Conference that I've attended several years straight. And oh, sure. No. Okay. That I've attended several years straight. And it's back now at the Gaylord, where I've been connecting and building these alliances in the Prince George's County area. Now, I know some people, well, how did Hakeem Kwame end up like that? Well, it's called personal self-development and lifelong learning. When you are committed to doing better with yourself, when you are committed to excellence and personal self-development and freedom and independence and self-reliance, you learn, you adjust, you grow, you come out of negative environments. And unfortunately, many of us, and I'm from Baltimore, don't get it twisted, that's Regiment F. Lewis, Baltimore. In fact, let me go show you a book. Be right back. I'm coming. Yeah. Eyes are coming. Eyes are coming. Yeah, so that's Reginald F. Lewis, Baltimore. Yes, and I've read this book. Yeah, and I haven't read the new one. Yes, this is a new. Yes, you can get copies of this too from the Success Scholar. Yes, you can. So yes, that's Reginald F. Lewis. Why should white guys have all the fun? Now, I don't agree with the cigar thing. I mean, people do what they do, but I'm a healthy, holistic brother. That's my swag. That's my balance. That's my, how I get down. I put some celery. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go juice some of that good celery when I clean up. But I was saying, yeah. So that's Baltimore. That's right. Be more, home of the Wire, home of the Ravens, and many other great things. But so yeah. So if you do not have Mission Unstoppable, Extraordinary Stories of Failures, Blessings, you should get it from Success Scholar, HAKI.com. Yes, go to the website and take a look at that. And a little bit about me. First born in Baltimore, as I mentioned, I came up, didn't know what I wanted to do. So fortunately, I was blessed enough, had a good enough support system. I went directly into the United States Navy, right? So I went directly, right after graduating high school, went direct C student. So I just went and did 5.5 years active duty, but it wasn't, I didn't, do time there. I allowed for myself to practice personal self-development, lifelong learning. And there I got on a reading regiment, right? Say it with me, reading regiment, right? So I read books like this, 100 books a year for 11 years, right? On a diverse amount of topics. Now, many people may not necessarily, appreciate that, but I'll just give you an example of who else has read like that. Take for instance Tony Robbins. He has read like that. Tony Robbins, as well as, well, no, he's the only one I know that's like that. But other people certainly. I know Dr. Frazier certainly has read substantially, and Les Brown. That's how he get down. But so these are some of the things to how I prepared myself early on. So yeah, and what I'm experiencing right now, let me just give you this example. So I don't want to appear like I'm hostile or anything, but it's like, things are happening for me. I'm getting super, super smart, super, super smart. I'm networking astronomically with key individuals, and I'm really growing. And some people, they not. I'm a little unorthodox, not in a weird, destructive, or negative way or anything, but just optimistically, and some people may not have agreed with everything I did in the past, but I'm winning. Things are going beautiful for me right now. Making progress, living a healthy, super healthy life. I mean, like really, like drinking juice greens every day, like every day. So I'm feeling good, looking good. Yeah. So progress is being made. Absolutely, absolutely. So when I talk about having a more progressive analysis, or that I have a more informed analysis, or I have various solutions, it's because of certain key scholastic pieces of information that I've put my hands on, and people that I've listened to over the years, and opportunities that people have created for me, and how I've created my own opportunities, right? So I'm now to the point where people see the beginning, people see the transformation, they see the confidence, they see the levels that I'm getting ready to go to. And let me just give you this example. I just interviewed Ona and John Leslie Brown, the son and daughter of Les Brown, right? And then I've interviewed this gentleman, Dr. Dennis Kimbrell. Yes, and you can get this book. You can get Think and Grow Rich from me, and you can get What Makes the Great Great. I have all of those available. So, hey, and this is what they say in network marketing. So just play along with me. This is one of the things that we're taught in network marketing. Well, I may not like that guy's suit. I may not like how that guy sounds. So if you don't, and that's why I'm just like, look, I'm gonna be a super success scholar. No matter how many people try to block and hate, if you don't want this one, just go ahead and buy some Dr. Dennis Kimbrell's books, please. Do I gotta beg you? I mean, this guy, he's interviewed tens of, 1,000 African American teach you something, huh? So I don't understand it. I mean, well, first I do understand, right? Because I'm looking at him, for instance, and I told him before the interview, yes, and you can get the interview. Inbox me, Haki Shakur. I'm sorry, HAKIAMMI@gmail. Reach out for me. Reach out for the Success Scholar. And yes, I can get you that interview that I did. Haki Shakur, me, the Success Scholar. I interviewed Dr. Dennis Kimbrell, author of The Wealth Choice, Success Secrets of Black Millionaires, right? And he's the co-author of the best-selling Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice with the Napoleon Hill Foundation. So, yeah, y'all heard of Napoleon Hill? Let me ask you. All right, well, just somebody or some people that you may wish to familiarize yourself with. I mean, and I know some people, it's outside some people's scope, and that's why I'm the Success Scholar. I'm just bringing, some unique, ins and outs. So I'm going to mix up my scholastic aptitudes so that, I can raise this bar. And I know I'm not a little non-traditional, and, some of the mainstream sites of, it just made me wonder, for instance, speaking of the Napoleon Hill Foundation, it just amazes me, for instance, how many, for instance, black media out here, these different so-called radio personalities out here, they'll have all kind of people on their radio shows, but they will not necessarily reach out for Dennis Kimbrell more, or even, say, for instance, a Houghton Bugs, someone that has created a significant amount of African American millionaires, huh? As well as, many other individuals that can say that they created many black millionaires. So I'm now looking now, because my mission and what I believe sincerely, how I'm positioned, I can create some black millionaires, right? Yeah, I mean that and I'm not telling you this is how I've done it or whatever, because let me just give you this example, and this may come as a surprise to some people, but just because, for instance, that somebody made money before, business have ebbs and flows. People, go up, they go down, so just because somebody has made money before may not necessarily mean that they're going to always make millions of dollars. So I know, people gonna look back at this video, because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I've been grinding and paying a price, and it's always been steady. It's always been a progression, but now things are picking up. Things are taking off. Things are manifesting, right? So I know what I need to do. I don't need too many more co-signers, and people think they gotta carry me. It's just not that type of ball game at all anymore. I'm confident. I've paid various levels of prices. I don't need for people to feel that that they're gonna save me, or that they're gonna save my business, or say, come in and we're gonna get you to another level. And that's what I mean by these folks just want to say that they can take you to another level. No, you're gonna take yourself to another level, but people are gonna see your vision, they're gonna see your passion, they're gonna see who you are, right? And they're gonna know that you have the capabilities, the potential, right? All of us are born with God-given potentials, and we have to know and realize and appreciate these potentials. And so what I'm saying right now, is that progress is being made, and I value what I'm doing and who I am and the knowledge that I'm reading. How many people? I mean, and yes, I'm sure that there are a lot of people that are reading these books. Yeah, a lot of people read these books. How many of them can say that they are best-selling co-author with Les Brown, Dr. Josie Frazier? See, and then this is what I'm saying. I know people older than me, and they may have different levels of success, but here's the thing. I know with various levels of social media, this image can get out in front of the world, right? And it's going to get out in front of the world. So I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I don't. You can't be giving me no rinky-dink business opportunities unless you come to the table talking about we're gonna sell 10,000, 5,000 of your books, which is reasonable. I mean, really, really, like, I mean, don't. I'm not looking. I'm not desperate. You know, I've studied finance. Where's the Kiyosaki book? You know, let me bring another some Kiyosaki books up in here. But you know, I mean, I've read these different books. So I'm saying, I mean, I know, you know, many people who perpetrating like they got wealth and success. You know, they're not putting the respect on it right now. But I'm telling you, it's only going to take a few. It's only going to take a few more weeks, a few more months, maybe a year. But once I get it going, once I get this thing on and popping, it's just gonna be another level. I'm just telling you like it is. I mean, this laid the foundation. This laid the foundation, and for to get to another level. But I'm just saying, I don't need no perpetrators, you know, coming up, you know, with hateration and lack of respect, because I paid a price, absolutely. So I know, just want to give a shout out. I know some folk are doing a Dr. Josie Frazier, Success Runs in Our Race book, and they're going through each chapters of that. So 9 ways of college students to network with professionals, 10 tips for whites networking with blacks, 12 tactics for creating your own networking events. Wow, that's deep. I might have to go back through that. So again, you know, progress is being made. Progress is being made. But let me show you what I was reading. I hope I marked the page. Yeah, I mean, well, I have this book, and fortunately, I got this Lisa Nichols book. Yeah, it's, you know, I think sister is you know, good. You know, in terms of knowledge, you know, just personal self development, right? Growth. So, you know, I mean, hey, I'm a success guy. I got to read these different people's books. I mean, you know, people, you know, want to stay in some place. I'm like, all right, I'm redefining this thing. I'm redeveloping this game. And some people, you know, people want to stay broke. They're not going to be happy to see, you know, someone from Baltimore, you know, up on, you know, someone who they think weren't born with a silver spoon in their mouth, or something like that. Like, how you supposed to be somebody, you African American? Only Negroes are so crazy. They think, you know, only Nigerians, or, you know, or only somebody from some immigrants supposed to be successful. So, you know, and I know some Black Americans, they all confused, like, what are you? You know? All right, so I just say I was born in Baltimore, man. I don't got time to be going back through all the different developmental phases and stages of the success scholar. But, you know, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. I'm a conscious brother. I'm healthy and holistic. You know, read a book on it. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, do consciousness 101 or something. In fact, I might have to do a YouTube. What is the conscious community 101 for Negroes or something? But I don't know. So just so, you know, some people may not know. But, you know, yeah, so progress is being made, brothers and sisters. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Winning, making moves, connecting with real builders, not five beta perpetrators, not folk out here pontificating, doing lectures, doing lectures on talking about Colin Kaepernick and the movie Girls Trip. You know, you got people actually wasting time. Really, we got books like this out here, and books like this out here, man. We gotta get some wealth. We gotta get some resources. We need to get some ownership in something, man. So, you know, sometimes I get distracted, you know, but I'm gonna close my mind up. I'm gonna close. I've already, you know, sometimes you gotta level up. I'm already leveled up personally in my knowledge, and I'm going to level up with my association and affiliations and my time management and my cash flow. Absolutely. So, you know, things are going to things are definitely going to pop here over the next few weeks. So I'm saying like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, and share to the Success Scholar as I continue to go to another level. Join a real progressive, empowered, healthy, holistic Success Scholar level movement. That's right. We're going to read serious books, and we're going to implement. We're going to implement. That's right. And I know many people see some folks don't look at this. Look how bad this is. This is bad. People, just imagine if we had 10, I know people talking about building schools. How about giving your children some of this so they won't be a poor righteous teacher running around talking about, yeah, I'm gonna teach you how to be African. All right, man, I was born African. I don't need to, keep on dwelling on it for 20, 30 years. We need to own something. We need to produce something, huh? We got people wanting to take you out of this country, and to tell you the truth, if you're not productive, in this country, other people will come here and say, look at you, you're just sitting around, you're not owning nothing, you're not producing anything, huh? So this is why we need to cross-reference all of these different books, and this is what the Success Scholar is bringing. And so if you have an event, it is your divine intellectual duty and responsibility to invite the best and the brightest, right? The most sophisticated, the most intelligent, the most healthy, huh? So whether, I tried. Born in Baltimore. I ate some McDonald's food and some pig feet. Not pig feet. I never ate that crap. But some pork chop sandwiches and everything. So I'm overcoming that. Been a vegan for 7 years, so I'm always striving, to get to the next level. But I'm feeling good. Things are popping, and really focused, truly focused on the master plan. And so for you all that's ready to get some real progressive knowledge that's going to move you forward, I have that. I have the partners in place, right? The partners, the strategic allies. But I'm taking this game up to another level. And so I'm working to develop several of my social media networks and organizations and sophistications, and make that a little bit more enhanced. But progress is being made. So if you desire to join a real progressive, the most progressive movement of this time, if you want to take a calculated risk, see, that's what you do. You do your assessments. Let me just learn you something. Let me learn you something, how you evaluate, because you have to evaluate your affiliations. You can't just be connecting to any and every crazy people. So not everybody is ready to go to another level, right? So I just say stay connected to the Success Scholar. Go to my website, get this book, Success Scholar, HAKI.com. Get Mission Unstoppable. Yes, and do share. If you're about anything, you're ready to go to another level. You're about healing and health, like I've been, over the past few years. If you're about building anything, building institutions, building wealth, holla at the Success Scholar. I'm out. Peace.